If you own rental property in California, it's essential to understand the rules and regulations surrounding rent increase. Rent control laws and tenant protections vary from state to state, and California has specific guidelines in place on rent increases and termination of tenancy. In this blog, we're going to explore how much you can raise the rent in California and the factors that influence rental increases. Understand rent control and rent stabilization in California can be complicated. Certain cities and other local areas in California have rent control or rent stabilization ordinances in place. These ordinances limit the amount landlords can increase the rent each year for properties within their jurisdiction. It's crucial to determine if your property falls under any local rent control or stabilization regulations, as these can significantly impact the allowable rent increase. Did you know California has statewide rent control laws? Starting from January 1st, 2020, California implemented statewide rent control legislation known as Assembly Bill 1482, the Tenant Protection Act. Under this law, landlords can generally increase the rent by a maximum of 5% plus the local rate of inflation, or 10% of the lowest rent charged in the previous 12 months, whichever is lower. However, there are exceptions for properties that are less than 15 years old or certain types of housing. For more information on AB 1482, please see my video on it. Consider local rent control ordinances and where to find them. In addition to statewide rent control, some cities in California have their own local rent control ordinances with even stricter guidelines. It's crucial to research and comply with any local rent control laws that may be in effect for your property. To ensure compliance, it's advised to consult the specific rent increase guidelines provided by your city's local housing departments or the rent control boards in your area. These guidelines outline the permissible rent increase percentages and any restrictions or exceptions that may apply. You should also consult with a local real estate attorney in the area to confirm you are within full compliance of the law. Another place to check are the property management associations in the area. Provide proper notice is important. When increasing the rent in California, it's essential to provide proper written notice to your tenants. Generally, 30 days written notice is required for rent increase of 10% or less. For rent increases over 10%, for those landlords who are exempt, they must provide a 60-day notice. Make sure the notice includes effective date of the rent increase and complies with all legal requirements, including service. Note that you can only increase rent a maximum of 2 times per year, and the rent cap is per year, not per increase. Consider market factors when increasing rent. While California has certain restrictions on rent increases, market factors can also influence rental prices. Factors such as local rental demand, property location, property condition, and nearby amenities can impact the fair market value of your property. It's important to conduct market research and assess comparability rental rates in your area to ensure rental price remain competitive. Must balance profitability and tenant retention. While it's important to consider maximizing your rental income, it's equally crucial to maintain good tenant relationships and promote tenant retention. Excessive or frequent rent increases can lead to tenant dissatisfaction or even turnover, resulting in vacancies and potential financial losses. Striking a balance between profitability and maintaining long term satisfied tenants is key. We have also found that as you increase rent, your tenants will increase the repair requests. Just a nugget for thought. In conclusion, Raising the rent in California requires careful consideration of applicable laws, regulations, and guidelines. Understanding whether your property is subject to rent control or stabilization ordinances is vital. It's important to adhere to statewide rent control laws, local rent control ordinances, and provide proper written notice to your tenants. Conducting market research and considering factors that influence fair market rent can help you make informed decisions. Remember, maintaining a positive landlord tenant relationship and promoting tenant retention are essential for long term success in the rental property business. Always consult legal professionals or local housing authorities to ensure compliance with the latest regulations in your specific area. May your cash flow always be positive. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if there's any topics you'd like to hear in the future. Thank you.